What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to build a full Champions League squad with Holland on there, Lewandowski on there, Bellingham on there. So lots of good cards, looking like we're going on this one right now. So I'm excited to build this out here as we go into the promo that we have. So the squad is looking absolutely amazing. This Holland card up front, I mean, already without training, 89 pace, plus we've used his cards before. He plays very well in game. And then once you level him up, 95 pace, 98 shooting, 95 physical, and that's at his first level. If you haven't seen, they posted on Twitter too, these cards can actually get upgraded as well from there. So I believe he can go up +1 OVR, and then some of the cards can actually go +2 OVR higher as well. We got Saka over here as our right wing card here too. So again, some decent pace on that Saka card. I mean, he's probably not going to be on the same level as the Garrincha card that we have, but definitely will be fun to use in game there. And then in the middle, we got Bellingham, and Bellingham is a central attacking mid card. I do wish he was a center mid card, because I feel like I would prefer him in the center mid position just for like building out a squad, to go alongside that KDB card we have in the center mid position. But I definitely am a fan of that card right there. And then we got Bernardo Silva, some very good dribbling and passing as well in that Bernardo Silva card. And then on the other side, when we train him up, we got Gavi here. He is going to be quite good dribbling just to start with. What happened here? Oh, I've already trained him. I was like, okay, so it wasn't to start with. I was like, why are you letting me train him up? But that does bring to us another point that a lot of people have been asking about is what to do with these universal training icon or players that you can get here. So any player that is basically an 80 to a 90 overall player, I believe it is, can be leveled up with one of these 81 overall players. And then you have the other ones that you can get as well. So you can see you can get him from going through basically any of these pieces here. So any 80 to 89, he can train up that player. So I mean, you can use him in game if you want to use him in game, but you can also use him to train up any 80 to 89 overall player, basically instead of using the same version. So you can still use the same version of the card, but you can also rank him up from here as well. So you can get 4 of them out of the quest. There's some in the Star Pass as well. Along the free pass, you can get more of the 84 overall version, but you can also get the 91 overall version card here in Mascherano, who is going to allow you to do a 90 to a 99 overall player and rank them up as well. So basically able to kind of universally rank the players from there. The other way that you're going to be able to get it is in the club and going into the exchange. We have the universal rank exchange that you can get here. So the universal rank exchange, there's one pack where you have a chance to get a universal rank player, and then you can do this one, which is pretty expensive actually to do, and then the 91 requires 5 of the 81 overall one, and then once you do the 5 of the 81 overall one, you have to put 2 90 plus players into that as well, and then you'll get the 91, which you can then use to rank up any players. So I mean, you kind of want to be careful, I think, with which players you decide to rank up. There could be some that's really like helpful for if you have, some cards that are like 40-50 million to kind of rank up, or if you want to kind of get it to one of the future levels. But an interesting way to kind of change up the ranking so it's not just that player that they have. But let me know what your thoughts are on that new ranking system in the comments below. But anyways, moving on to our next one. Now that we know we can't level them up, we got DeMarco here, level 5 on this. So he is our left back card, 86. Going to the pace there, and then we got Rudiger as our first training player that we have from here. So he goes up to 86 overall, 97. Now, I believe he has an unauctionable version, and I'm interested if I use his unauctionable version, if I can rank him up to like in his auctionable version and then sell him, like make basically an unauctionable one into an auctionable one by doing it. I don't know if anybody's ever tried that, but I'd be curious if you could actually do that. As we go Trippier, not the fastest defender, not gonna lie there. And then we go on to Neuer here as the goalkeeper. So those are all of our max basically trained up players that we can get from here. I'd actually be curious with Neuer, just to see how this ranking thing works, and also because I want to rank up Neuer to the second level to make him a 90 overall. So we got 90 overall Neuer in this one. That's going to allow him to rank him up. It's also going to then allow us to use one of the skill points on this card, and I'm going to improve his diving. Obviously, diving is probably the one that I really want to improve with that card, which also then means that I can train him up a little bit more as well. So we're going to go to level 10 with that. So 106 positioning, 102 diving, 102 reflexes. So some good stats in that card. But what I really like about this card here is in the details. If we go to this here, and we've seen this on some of his other ones, he's got leadership, which is good, but he's also got one-on-one goalkeeper, which I haven't seen. I have used him before, and I didn't notice a lot of amazing things with that trait, but I'm curious if it's going to be something that's going to be kind of like helpful to use having a one-on-one situation. His previous like base version, not so good, but I'm hoping that maybe this version, because it's kind of a higher starting overall, will be a bit better in that regard there. Got left back DeMarco here. Again, some kind of good stats there. Powerful driven free kick. His traits in there. He's got early crosser, long shot taker. He's got heel to heel as a skill move, high attacking work rate, medium defensive work rate. We got Ruben Diaz. Now, Ruben Diaz, stat-wise, maybe not the best defender. Only 66 pace is not going to be great, but he does have leadership as a trait, which it says they're known to inspire other teammates, which I'm very interested to see how that plays into having him in a defender position. We got Trippier here as well, so this card, traits on him. He's got leadership. Again, he's got that leadership trait, so lots of leadership traits in these cards here. We got Bellingham going on here. Bellingham also has some decent traits here. Dives into tackles. What an interesting trait for a central attacking mid card to have, is that dives into tackles one. I mean, stat-wise, he's got pretty good stats here too, so kind of good all-around stats in that card. We got Bernardo Silva as our next player there. 98 dribbling is going to be pretty nice. And look at all the traits he's got. One of them is that he... Oh, I thought he had an injury one. Oh, so he doesn't. He's got team player, outside foot shot, flair, and playmaker. So all pretty decent traits there. And then over onto the other side here, we also have dives into tackles. So lots of players dives into tackles. One of my favorite traits to use here. And then we got Kvar over here on the other side. He is going to have 92 on the pace, 92 on the dribbling, and he has outside the foot shot, finesse shot, and flair as the moves. And then Holland here, who I'm really excited to test out, see how he plays here. He has the power header, basically is the only trait that he has, but he's got high attacking work rate and some pretty nice stats that he has on there. And then we got Saka beside him here. Saka traits here. He's got flair. He's got some good stats going on as well. A bit lower on these skill moves, but I mean, that's kind of been the case of a lot of, I feel like, Saka's cards. The other one that he's always, I feel like in the past, not been great at is his weak foot, which again, only 3-star weak foot, which is not great. Here we go. Saka starting this off. Trippier moves that. Bellingham moves it up to Saka. Goes with this. Bernardo Silva sends it to Holland, and he's going to go try and get past him. I mean, if he got through, he would have been through, but he did get a free kick for us either way. We'll check out Trippier's free kick ability, and a nice save from the keeper, but we are going to get a corner here. So first chance to look at this power header in action from Holland, and he can't get up. He actually just gets absolutely destroyed, but Saka gets it in there. A nice finish from Saka, and already I'm liking using this Champions League squad. All right, here we go. Bellingham gets that. Bellingham stays on this one. Nice little roulette. Sends it to Bernardo Silva. Gets it out to Saka. Saka with some nice movement on the wing. Oh, what a beautiful turn from him. And he gets the shot. Good save from the keeper. And unfortunately, on the rebound, we were offside. But a really nice play from there. Saka gets the shot. 2 players on him. Goes in. Big save from the keeper. And then quite a bit offside on that rebound. But I mean, it wasn't going in anyways. Nice. I love that close on there. Mascherano is going to move that up. A good play there. DeMarco looks for this one. Good tackle on defense. Holland is going to send it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva looks for this ball. Sends it out to Saka. Saka to Bernardo Silva. Gets it in the box. What a turn. What a move. What a finish. And that is 2-0 already in this game. What a play from him. Dude, that turn and then that roulette after to just seal the position at the top of the 18. Absolutely picture perfect. All right, Holland, good play from him. Gets that out, going here. Kick, all right, free kick. Going short here, Bernardo Silva taps it up. Good ball to Holland. He fights off the defense, and that's where Holland is going to score every time for you right there. Just powers his way into the box and takes that nice, clean, quick shot. All right, so 3-0, 33 minutes into this match. This UCL squad is playing brilliantly for us right now as we move with this one. DeMarco sends that good ball to get out there. Come on, keep running on that ball. Let him go, let's go. Oh, they send it in the box, but a beautiful play from Trippier there. DeMarco sends that up, moving it here. 41 minutes. One more try for Holland here. He's going to try and get back. The heel to heel is an effective move, and I meant to power shot that, but I obviously did not swipe far enough over. So, I mean, a regular powered shot, maybe not going to be as effective from him. Okay, good play up there. Sends it, moves it. Holland looks for this one. Oh, what a run there from Bellingham. Bellingham in the box, tries to get the shot off. I tried the power shot, probably not the smartest idea to go with there. But a nice run from Bellingham. I mean, I like the run from him there, but couldn't get the power shot off in time, and they're going to bring that back the other direction, and Trippier is going to get on that ball first. He's going to take it back to Neuer. Neuer's going to bring it up to Bernardo Silva, and we're just going to kind of cycle this ball out to the wing there. Holland looking for this one. Good play there. Lewandowski going to come on for Holland soon here once the ball goes out of play, and I think that's going to be a great super sub. The other options that we have on the bench, actually, I didn't even think about that. We got Odegaard who can come in for Bellingham, and then we got Kimmich. We'll bring him in into the center mid position, get him kind of playing a little bit more defensive for us, because we're starting to give away a few opportunities, and I don't really like the sounds of ending up losing this game here. So Bellingham moves that ball up, gets it to Holland. Holland's going to tap that out to Saka, and he is off here. Nobody's staying with him right now as he moves up here. I guess lots of people did stay with him, and then I bottled at the end. So I take all that back, but here we go. Bernardo Silva from far out off of the defender, 82 minutes. I just want this ball to go to play so that I can actually get my players like involved in the from off the bench. By the time they get on, it's going to be the end of the game right now. As we go, Bellingham sends it back to Laporte, moves it. I don't think we're going to get our players on. We've been subbing them in for a while. Next time I'll have to make the substitution, I feel like at halftime. All right, Perez goes, but Trippier gets on that one. Sends it up. Saka sends it to Holland. Holland back to Saka, but there's no way they let us take that run there. But 3-1, final score. Not a bad first game from the side. All right, here we go. Next matchup here. Let's see what the Champions League side can do as we move that ball. Bernardo Silva gets it out to Trippier. He's got Robertson going, but I mean, this Trippier card is actually quite a good right back, and not a lot of people really wanting him too, which I kind of like. He was a bit easier to pick up. Holland needs to get to that one and almost stays on it after. But I mean, Maldini is going to be hard to beat, although we kept pressuring it and almost ended up getting there in the end anyways. Son stays on this one. Trippier overruns it a bit as they get that in the middle, and a good effort and a beautiful stop. No foul either, which is really very important to not give up a foul. I do not know how Seedorf was onside. But, oh, okay. I take back what I said about Trippier. That was terrible. Whew. All right, Saka, we got to get this comeback going if we want to get back in this game. And Robertson sends that up. Good effort there. Bernardo Silva gets it. Saka can't get it past Robertson, but Bellingham, the first one on it. And a nice play into the box. And that's how you get back in the game right there. Big play right now. And it is a 1-goal game. Oh, what a run there. And then Bellingham gets there after. But Maldini coming in to get on that play quickly. And Seedorf looking to bring that ball. Sends the run there. And Nunez with a nice play. Keeper comes out. And we can't stop him. I mean, I feel like we probably should have done a little bit better defending there. But good finish from them. All right, here we go. Saka. One back before the half would be ideal here. Bernardo Silva sends it to Bellingham. Bellingham looks to try and feed that through. It doesn't go. Almost got the lucky bounce as we get that, and there's where we need it to go. Bernardo Silva tries to feed it through to Holland. It's going to go out to the wing to Seedorf, and they're going to send that ball up. A good effort to stay on it. Salah looking for this. This is our biggest problem right now, I think, with this Champions League side, is not a ton of pace on defense. We have strong defenders, just not pacey defenders. It's going to have to be a big second half from us as we get this ball going. Bellingham gets it up, and very, very delayed call, but we're going to get a foul against her. Go short. All right, Bernardo Silva gets on that. Bellingham gets there. Saka's going to send that to Holland. Holland, he's going to see Saka again, and a big ball to Saka there, and he's going to turn it. Please be onside. He was, and Allison coming up absolutely huge right there. I thought we were guaranteed to have that in the back of the net, but it goes into the box, and Ruben Diaz, he goes for the header. We're starting to put them things on net here. We just need to find it in the back. You can see they're playing defensively based on how that's set up, but Saka with the head into the back of the net, and it is once again a 1-goal game. I mean, there's some excitement going on here as they try to pass it out to the wing and go right to Haaland instead, and he's going to send that back out to Saka as he tries to get this one going. Seedorf is going to steal that ball and send it down. Unfortunately, Trippier thought that we'd had it, and he moved up a little bit on the pitch, so we're in a bit of a predicament here, and all our players are running away from the ball, but they curve it just wide of the net. Here we go. I think we need Odegaard to come into this game, but I'm going to go Bellingham actually as the center mid card right now. Oh, man. That could have been bad. I passed it like right to myself. Bernardo Silva sends that out to Saka. He turns that ball and actually works out Lewandowski. Back out to Saka there. Saka looks for this one. Back to Lewandowski. He heals that back to Bellingham. He gets that in there. Get the strike. A big stop from Van Dijk on that one. And they're going to send it back. Bernardo Silva with the little heel there. Lewandowski. Oh, where are you going with that? Okay, it still worked out. Saka moves it. One more ball up there. One more ball into the box. He was totally on. What are you talking about? All right, Odegaard. 82 minutes into this one. We need something to happen. We'll see if he can connect with Haaland to get a big goal here. As they go, and they put it right to us, but unfortunately we put it right back to them after. And Bernardo Silva looks to get back in this play, and he does, maybe giving us time for one more run here. 86 minutes in, Lewandowski sends that back out to Saka. Oh, Haaland's off. I guess he's not going to connect with Haaland on this one, but he can connect with Saka, or he can get it himself here with the rainbow. Sends it up. Bellingham, end of the game. Can't get the shot off. Gets it after. Lewandowski in the 90th minute brings it back even. What a play from Bellingham to stay on that ball after missing that shot first. That is absolute dedication to the play there from Bellingham, and that could be what we need to stay on this game and keep it a draw. 3-3 final score. That was a fun game. Here we go. Third game out of this one. Bernardo Silva sends it out to the wing. Saka looks to get it back to Bernardo Silva, finds it. Haaland, quick little skill to try and get past, but he hasn't done anything too spectacular for us so far. I mean, he did get that one nice goal in there. Ooh, and now he's coming back in the play too. He must have heard when I said it. As we bring this ball back up, good little tap up there. Haaland, he's just giving up on the play. I feel like the thing is he's not going after the balls when he doesn't have possession of it. I would like him to kind of go after it a little bit more to kind of go through there as they send it up. And Bernardo Silva unable to get on the end of that rainbow flick, and they're going to get into the box, but luckily defense is going to stand their ground there, and they're going to move that ball up. Bernardo Silva sends it up to Saka. He's going to try and break through there. It's not going to happen, and they're going to send it out to the wing, Mendy. Mendy with some turns on that ball there. Rudiger trying to get on this one. They're going to move that ball out. Good play there from Trippier. Bernardo Silva moves that ball up there. And Haaland not on the other side of that one. And they're going to move that ball back into the middle. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Bellingham misses on that one. Lots of ball movement from our opposition right now. Bellingham trying to get back possession. Haaland gets enough to sort of slow it down, but still, they're passing this ball around beautifully and definitely making me nervous about getting this in the back of the net as they go, but what a clearance there. And we move this ball up, and Saka making a little bit of a wait to try and send Haaland, and Haaland is going to get through, and he's going to get in the box, and he tries to power shot it. When you're tied, you probably shouldn't try a power shot there. That was definitely a mistake on my part. Keeper's going to come out, and they're going to get past him, and they miss the net. So, mistake on their part, missing the net. Mistake on my part, going for a power shot when it was an easy just tap in, but I guess that makes it still 0-0. Down Trippier. He's going to try and get it off St. Maximin there, and passes it right to him instead. Not really the ideal thing you want to do, but luckily they give it right back to us after. Bellingham sends that to Haaland. Haaland's going to look to tap that ball out to Saka, and then a nice run from Bernardo Silva. Gets it up to Haaland. Haaland with a touch, tries the power shot again, doesn't go. Bellingham tries to get that shot through, and it doesn't go either. I feel like the power shots are not breaking through. Like, I feel like sometimes when I do with Ronaldo, he would just, like, depending at whether or not players were on him, he'd still get that shot off. But Haaland not putting the ball through that I want to see from him here as we move that ball in the middle. Good 1-2 play back out to Saka. Mendy's going to get on that ball instead, and they're going to bring this into the middle. Zanetti trying to go, and Haaland is tired. Like, I mean, he is playing all over the pitch for us, but he's not holding his stamina very well. I don't know what his stamina is, but I feel like I was hoping for a little bit better stamina from that card as Ruben Diaz moves that ball up. Bernardo Silva tries to send it through, but a little bit too long waiting for that through run to happen, and they're going to come back the other direction. Good play from Ruben Diaz. Bellingham sends it. Bernardo Silva moves that up. Saka, quick little touch there to find into Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva can't get there, but stays on it after. I love that pressure from him here as we get it. Gets it to Bellingham, and Haaland finally gets through, but was offside. All right, we got a substitution coming on. We're going to go attack, and we want to try and get the win here. I mean, it could be dangerous, especially because we don't have possession of the ball. But we'll see what happens here as they chip that down to the outside. Trippier, they're going to waste some time on there, but that is going to give us one more run down the pitch here if we can keep it in play. And a big keep in there from Saka, but unfortunately drops it back, and they're just going to stay on that ball there. I don't know if we're going to get it, but I mean, we should here as Saka jumps it, and he was definitely onside because he was being kept onside by the players on the other side of the pitch, so they just literally called that when Saka was about to go through on a break to goal. But that is not FIFA Mobile if that doesn't happen, or FC Mobile. So thank you for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stopde out.